put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer, cooped up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Ayy, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Ayy, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run him to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real conceited. Got get it, go retrieve it, short small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah, put out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
What are you doing, Lily?
You can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more. You had plenty of time. There was no rush, but it was your dream.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Washington Commanders. All teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Chased out to his right. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Get it!
Shotgun handoff to Akers. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
70 Rangers, 70 line, Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
1960 Warriors 70.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Brings it in. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
19, Tiger, 19, ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
He's got it! Looks like the feet are in bounds, too! Oh, I don't believe it! Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they... So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. First carry now, this is Bashal Tutu. That play good for 17 and a first down. Working quickly here. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Tutu gets it from the gun. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Out of the gun, Lawrence. On the move, hit it right. That pass caught by Strange. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Able to find Strange here. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you with...
Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Cam Little to try the extra point.
Cam Little on for the extra point.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, Daniels. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Get it?
1st and 10.
On first down, here's Daniels. Forced out to his right. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They start out 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start. 19, Tiger, 19.
Daniels setting up the play action. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Warriors 70. Go.
3rd and long for Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Daniels now on first down. Chased out to his right. Throwing this one back at the end zone. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them
Do you like the spray, though?
The key word there that you said is
Why?
finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Jaguars 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. And he'll step out of the end zone, so they'll start this drive up at the 35-yard line. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. And off to Tootin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. We will keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. He gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Sends this to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little Tex on the extra points. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go. Start. 19 Tigers.
Daniels back to throw. Short pass brought in. Makes the tackle. And he get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Throwing on first down. Daniels escapes the pocket. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And they're on him to send it out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
32-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18. Pioneer.
Daniels on first down. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Second down and 10. Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
On the move, headed right. He's running for it. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down. The Commanders going field goal here. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10.
Rip 23. Hey, Ginger.
Inside give here for Tootin. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Lawrence working from the gun. On target to Thornton. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn up completion that nets them a first down.
On the give, it's Newton. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down by Christian Wilkins. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. He's got it. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and
that was a pick, but okay.
But they decline it, so that's going to bring up 4th down. The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's 4th down. And his short
that was a pick, but all right.
Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Forced out to his right. He gets this one to Strange.
Man, you got blessed. That was a pick. Ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous.
All set now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Now Lawrence. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Okay, ready?
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Dragon 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
He's back to throw. Got locked behind this one. Downfield it goes. Brought in inside the 20. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Mustang 19. Come on. Set. Ready.
Throwing here just before halftime. Buys time, rolling right. And he's into the end zone. No time left, and they take the lead right as halftime arrives. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, it turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half.
What?
We've got a touchback.
How the fuck did he get hurt? They didn't even run it back. Come on, bro. Like, it wasn't the kicker, it was a linebacker, but they didn't even run it back. Ridiculous.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. On play action now, Lawrence.
Oh, shit, he's wide open.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Finds Hunter downfield. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept.
Oh shit, South Carolina's beating Alabama 22-14.
A lot of times it's for shorter yardage.
Number 4 team in the country about to go down.
A much bigger impact play, just like that.
Finding Thomas near the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Huh?
That's a pro's pro right
They're
there.
down by
That
10.
is one heck of an experience.
The third quarter.
He made sure to secure the
Don't
ball.
worry, Arch Manning got this, buddy. Parlay's gonna hit.
Get those feet down.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
There's the importance
He's not
of
that guy.
staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
Hey, Ron.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Near the goal line. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead right away in half number 2. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. And to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
No, I'm touching my controller. Don't. Blood Reina.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 50. 60 by.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 10. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Deebo Samuel the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 31, Jaguars 27.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. First and 10, it's Lawrence. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3. On now is Cook to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 79 Broncos. 70 Lions.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Flushed out now to his left. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
Now he looks middle, throwing deep. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Oh, nice punt and a fair catch. Going to stick them at the 7.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Alabama just tied it up.
Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go. Hey,
Run here with Tootin. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw. Lawrence escapes the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down.
11, 13, loop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays dropped. It does force a 4th down.
Dropped another pick.
Jacksonville in punt formation. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. We'll start from the 39. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
Over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the jump.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. Caught on the comeback route. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
18, Pioneer. Let's go now. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bob. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the red zone on 1st. Getting out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight and forced the throw away.
Here we go.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Warriors. 70.
Daniels is going to throw again. On the move, hit it right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ready.
Akers has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 3rd quarter lead. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Jaguars 34.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him the drive starting at the 35. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Putting a receiver in motion. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He put everything he had into the...
Man, it made me click onto him.
For the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3.
That was your tail, Vicky. She was looking around at what made that sound.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Brown with a return here. Brought down quickly right inside his own 10.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
60 box, cut 19, cut 19. Trap 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's McLaurin on the quick slant. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
31, Daniels. Forced out to his right. He'll make a big play on the ground. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You okay? What are you texting? No, what'd she say?
Here we go.
We give inside to Akers. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Simple 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Stephanie!
They go to Akers again, and he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Daniels on first down. Rolling left, buying some time. Caught, nice gain left side. We're still going at the 30. Keeps it moving. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a fourth-quarter lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Wait, Ryder.
Stonehouse now to
Hey.
kick this one away.
Ryder, your hood. Like,
And he wasn't chancing
here,
a
Mom will
return
fix it.
there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Tootin. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Working quickly here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Offensive line fast. First down throw, Lawrence. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They get 35 out of that one. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Easy, Ralph.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. He's off to the races. The 40. Into the red zone. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
One splits the uprights. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 52. Jaguars 41.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Taking
Another
a deep
one.
shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Lawrence facing third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Commanders.
Come on, bro. There's 2:49 left. Play it out. At least let me get my stats.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical.
Bro, fuck that.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is. Old school soldiers blasting out the hot, that rock, and bounce in the mosh pit.